My name's Kate Hearity. I manage our online marketing support teams here at Newfold Digital. I've been with the company for 20 years, and I work from my home office here in Wyoming, Pennsylvania. Back in 2002, I was out on the road with a band, and the tour was coming to an end, so I knew I was going to need a job soon. I saw that VeriSign, which would eventually become Network Solutions and today part of Newfold, they were opening an office about 20 minutes from home, so I went in for the interview. I started out in customer support, helping customers with their domain registrations. And yeah, back in 2002, that's pretty much all we had. From there, I was promoted to our quality assurance department, where I spent 4 years as a QA coach. I learned so much in that role, but the most valuable was the impact that coaching and feedback could have on the overall customer experience. After my time in QA, I moved over to the customer satisfaction team, where we would reach out to customers to follow up on their CSAT survey responses. We learned a lot from those responses. We would then take that data and we would use it to make recommendations for process improvements or changes to products. Who better than the customer to shape the experience, right? It was while I was on our CSAT team that I became interested in the executive support role through some conversations with some friends at the printer in what we called the red room at the time. The walls were painted red. It was through my work handling escalations for our CEO, our executives, and our legal team that I really homed in on decision making and accountability. I learned to balance the needs of our customers with the needs of our business. I learned to document clear timelines and to analyze root causes so we could prevent issues from recurring. It's been quite a journey these last 20 years. Today, I lead our online marketing support teams here at Newfold Digital. It's kind of funny how all the skills I've picked up along the way are useful to me in this position. Everything. The customer service skills I picked up in the beginning. The coaching techniques I learned in quality. The negotiation and root cause analysis skills I learned in executive support. I use them all in my role as a people manager today. How did I get here? We often joke that it was a fairy tale, but in all seriousness, it was a fairy tale. In my last few months in executive support, I was assigned to handle an executive escalation that was related to online marketing. These don't happen often, and we like to keep it that way. But that's actually how I met our senior director, Alicia Pringle. We instantly clicked while we worked together on that escalation. She had a sneak peek of the way that I worked, my thought process on things, and how I could collaborate with her. And not long after that, she had an opening on her leadership team. The rest is history, as they say. That experience really showed me, though, that you never know what's waiting for you around the corner. So you've always got to make sure you're putting your best foot forward. I think my road less traveled is not thinking so much about what my career path should look like and focusing on what we have to learn, the experiences we can share, the positive impacts we can have, and the friendships and connections we get to make along the way. I found that if I stay focused on doing good things in my day-to-day, the good things tend to flow right back. Be open to feedback, to learning from mistakes, to new ways of doing things, to recognizing that opportunities exist in every single thing you do every single day. And I think if you can do those things, you'll build the skills you need for whatever it is that's waiting for you around the corner. I've had the good fortune of working with a lot of really great people here over the years. I think most recently, though, the most inspirational is Alicia Pringle. She exemplifies servant leadership. She's accessible to her direct reports and to our teams. She's always willing to dive in and do the work right next to you. She'll hold you accountable when you need it. But she always has the utmost care and compassion for the people she leads. And that's just priceless. I'm probably a little unconventional here, but I've never really been focused on whatever that next big step in my career was going to be. For me, I really enjoy learning new things and developing new skills that make me better than I was yesterday. Some of the things I like to learn from, though, I really love listening to podcasts, especially about like leadership and psychology. I love watching TikToks with, Microsoft 365 tips and tricks, especially Excel. That's one of my favorites. And of course, I like to stay in tune with my team members and my peers. We have so much to learn from each other. So I really do try to pick things up just in the moments, in the day-to-day. Start where you're inspired. If you do what you love, you'll love what you do. I think my advice would be to learn to recognize that there are opportunities for growth and development in everything you do every single day. And seize those opportunities. Always make sure you're putting your best foot forward because you never know who might be watching. I am #Team Newfold.